Just another LA devotee. Can take it. Oh, some peeps have finally joined the chat. Hello. Just give me a minute. I'm doing some things. Plop. Copy. There we go. Just had to do some announcement stuff. ASMR mouse and TV. Oh, can someone catch me up on what happened on the last stream? I had to leave. Basically, we died internally. I honestly don't remember what happened in the last chapters. I've been sick and very, 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 very tired, so I just don't know. I don't remember what the fuck's going on. It better be good. Of course. I don't know if it will be good. I'm just going to sit here and suffer eternally. Oh yeah, that's right. They broke out of a mental asylum. That's right. And they kept breaking out of straitjackets by some miracle. Must have been really terrible for that. It really is. Like, it's really bad. It's really bad. How much suffering from 1 to 10? 25. Definitely got to go with a 25 on the suffering out of 1 of 10. In case. What were you reading last year? Well, we were reading this fanfic called Chlorine Grown Roses. Been reading it for the past couple of days. We're only on chapter 25 and there's 46 chapters, not counting the Valentine's Day special. Oh. And it's just a really bad fanfic. Poorly written, really bad main character, which is this person's fan character for free. The grammar is horrendous. And the character cries a lot. A lot. I might go back through this fanfic and have a counter for how many times this character has cried. Have you ever gotten attacked by the users who saw you review them? Not they haven't ever come to attack me, but I have seen a few make posts about me. And they got really pissed off. And I had one girl who I reviewed, her friend came over to the channel and threatened to false flag all of my videos to get my channel shut down if I didn't remove the video on her friend. And she spammed me with messages on every single one of my accounts. I told her to go fuck herself, essentially. Cause, bitch, you ain't threatening me. I'll fucking find you and I'll hit you very hard with a baseball bat. Like, she actually pissed me off. Just thinking about her here makes me mad. Summary. Cry, cry, dead parents. Cry, cry, magic apparently. Cry in room. Cry, dead parents. Cry, 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 dead parents. Cry, cry. Yeah, that's basically, that is the summary of the story. Oh, don't forget poorly written romance. We can't forget the poorly written romance. Not summary of the entire story. I mean, you're not wrong, sheepy sheep. You're not wrong. My cutie eating noises. Mari Cutie has actually grown. I've actually grown very, very fond of Mari and her channel and her anime. I've grown very, very fond of it. I actually follow it religiously now. I'm stalling on this fanfic because I kind of binge ate some brownies and some noodles, and now I kind of feel like I want to throw up. It doesn't help that I'm sick and I want to die. So I'm just going to sit here and drink coffee until my stomach settles down, and then we'll get started on this. Were they weed brownies? No, they weren't weed brownies. I am actually heavily against marijuana. Heavily against it. No, they were just brownies. I made myself sick. But until then, I guess I'll just talk to you until my stomach settles down. I'll just sit here and talk to you guys. While gingerly sipping at my coffee. Looking at D and D memes. I'm not surprised. Thank you, Dingo. Thank you. Oh, so I want to tell you guys about a very stupid idea I had for the future. Like, very, very far into the future, because, man, I'm not going to be able to do this until I have the money to do it, first of all. Weed is legal in my state. Weed is also legal where I live. We're talking about the weed. Everybody brought up the weed because they asked me if I was eating weed brownies, which I said no. But anyways, I wanted to tell you guys about my dumb idea. So basically, I was watching High School of the Dead again because I found an old picture for that anime, and I was like, oh man, I want to watch that again. So I started watching it, and then I got the absolute horrendous idea of remaking poorly written poorly produced live action adaptations for anime and manga that I like. Really short ones, mind you, like not ones that go on for seasons, but ones that are just like 1 season long. And I wanted to have all the dialogue be Google translated Japanese dialogue. And I thought it would have been so funny. And I really want to do it. I already have like 3 manga and 2 anime that I want to do this for. Because I think it would be so funny. It's so much fun. So when I have the money, and I'm going to invite you guys, the subscribers, to join in on this madness and be actors for it. Because I have no life, and I thought it would be really fun. Also, Dingo, Yuji, yes. Yuji, much yes. And I've already got Muffin, Rogue, and Aurora to help me with this idea. They all agreed. They were going to help me with this. And it's going to be fun. I'm shook, but also intrigued. I was actually thinking of the Netflix live action adaptations when I thought of this idea. Because I thought, I don't know, I was really tired at the time. And my brain was just all over the place. And suddenly it went from, oh man, this anime is so cool, and wow, it also has so much fan service, to what if I started making really bad live action adaptations of things right now? Are you high right now? No, I'm just tired and sick, and I want to die. And she needs her subscribers to act because she has no friends. Yeah, you're not wrong. Eternal suffering, you're actually not wrong. I have literally no friends. I think I've got like a nice tiny little handful. But other than that, I have no friends. So you're not wrong. And I think it would be fun. It'd be a good chance. It'd be a good chance to meet you guys and be friends with you. And it'd be amazing. The best stupid idea ever. I'm down. Yeah, see? I Am Park gets it. It's dumb. But it'll be fucking amazing. Are you subscribed to PewDiePie? I am subscribed to PewDiePie. Oh, by the way, everybody, if you're not subscribed to PewDiePie, go subscribe to PewDiePie. Anyways, my stomach's kind of settled. I kind of want to drink a water. Ow. Nazi ponies into school me? What are you doing? All right, let me. Does anybody who was at chapter 25 or not? Because I genuinely don't remember. I think I did. Yeah, I think I read. Maybe? Yeah, I did. I just read the last line, so we're moving on to chapter 26 now. So let me just hide that. Oop. I almost clicked the end stream button instead of send. Oh no, I have hiccups. I'm okay. This song, You Don't Care, Forget the Sun. Oh, don't you dare forget the sun and sarcasm. Yes, I've heard both. How do we end off? How did we? Okay, we'll go back to chapter 25 real quick. Let's see. There's a swim meet. Oh, Azusa got called the cum slut, which was glorious. See, swimming. She high-fived her team, and then Nagisa totally freaked out on her and said, "What the fuck did you just do to my hand, bitch?" They just high-fived, and suddenly Nagisa goes, like, cuckoo on them. I don't know. It was weird. It's read a fanfiction, they said. It would be fun, they said. Is this actually a troll story? From what I understand, no, this is not a troll story. It could be. Like, they could just be really good at, like, playing a troll, obviously, and not giving themselves away. But from what I understand, this is a serious fanfiction. All her fanfics are serious, and she's serious. From what I understand. She still could be playing us all like fiddles, but, you know, I'm just gonna treat it like she's serious until proven otherwise. But anyways, we gotta move on to chapter 26. I don't want to. Quickly skimming over the author's note because I don't care. Okay. Well, Chlorine Grown Roses, chapter 26, Almost Deadly Meat. Okay, see, normally I like the titles for these chapters. They're actually pretty good, but this one is just kind of weird. That one's definitely kind of weird. I was shocked at Nagisa's reaction. All I did was give him a high five, and then he turned evil. Come with me. There's some explaining to, said Ray. Then we went to an empty corner. What do you need to tell me? I asked. This concerns me. If he gets hit or punched or kicked or something, he becomes violent, said Ray. But why? But how? Is this canon in the show? I don't think it is. I stopped watching it again. What? I'm confused. How? What? Why? I don't understand. I think that's my go-to line with this story is I don't understand, because I don't understand. I'm confused. And this story confuses me greatly. I don't understand. There's a hiccup stuck in my chest. I could feel the air bubble. It wants to come out, but it won't come out. It's bothering me. Oh no. Oh, that feels so weird. But I didn't hit him. I only gave him a high five, I said. I know, but the rule still applies, said Ray. How do you turn him back to Nagisa? I asked. Hit him again. Ray said bluntly. Okay, I said. I walked back to the bleachers. Who's the girl who keeps talking to you? What did Ray need you for? Asked. What did we call her? Me and Aurora gave some of the characters nicknames because their names are hard to pronounce. And I think she was Churro. Yes, she was Churro. Ask Churro. She was wearing a black tank top with a black and white checker shirt and black sandals. Her hair was up in Odango? Oh, what? I don't know. And she was wearing hipster glasses. Of course she was wearing hipster glasses. Don't choke on your hiccup. I'll try not to. It's nothing, I lied. Shatter was listening to music and playing some games on his black laptop with skull stickers on it, so I didn't want to disturb him. Luna and Esther were having a conversation. Kimmy let a note saying that she left to do detective things. Oh my god. And Hitomi was talking to some black-haired guy from another team, so I only had Churro to talk to. Okay, I lied. It is something, I confessed. Oh, what's going on? Churro asked with a concerned face. That girl is from the Samazuka team, I explained. But I thought Samazuka was for boys only, said Churro. Apparently, she's the first female student at Samazuka. Her name is Chiriko Kasane, and she's a bully, I said. I dealt with bullies before when I was little. My parents died. Of course. In order to gain sympathy for her characters, she has to have all of their parents die. When I was little, my parents died, leaving me and my 6 siblings homeless for 7 years. My classmates and people on the street bullied us for it, and I even lost a sibling to a gang member. I am still traumatized to this day from my bad childhood, but I got some hella great fighting skills from it. I'm not saying you should beat up a petty bitch like did she? She did misspell her name, Chiriko, just yet. But if she fights you, give her a nice sucker punch in the face. I could train you sometime, Churro revealed. I'm just... Every time I start reading, I instantaneously become done with this shit. Maybe someday, Churro, I said. All of a sudden, I saw someone walk towards us. It was... Did she misspell Chiriko? Who's this bitch? Said Chiriko, pointing to Churro. Who you calling a bitch? Replied Churro. And who's the Shota sitting next to you? Is he your boyfriend, Azusa? Who the hell are you? Suddenly we notice Thugisa. Thugisa. You couldn't come up with anything more creative than Thugisa. What? I beg your pardon? Thugisa. Thugisa. That's... Oh my god. Okay. Was sitting next to us. I'm Chiriko Kasane, and I'm better than any of you Iwatobi fucks. I'm the first and only. Cut the shit, bitch. No one cares. Thugisa interrupted. You dare interrupt me, Chiriko shouted. Well, you were talking shit when your team sucks ass. How dare you, imbecile? Chiriko ran over to Thugisa and punched him right in the face. Wait, what's going on? Who are you? Nagisa was back to normal. Oh, don't play the bullshit with me, Chiriko said, her pink eye staring Nagisa down. Nagisa went to sit with Ray. Fuck off, Chiriko, I said firmly. Chiriko didn't move. Didn't you hear her? She said fuck off. Churro balled her fists, and Chiriko ran away. Dude, that was awesome, Churro, Luna exclaimed. Soon, the meet was over, and I was looking for the team. I saw Makoto and Haru having a conversation. I didn't want to interrupt it, so I hid in a corner and eavesdropped. You don't want to interrupt their conversation, so your first instinct is, I'm going to listen in instead. You're a horrible person, Azusa. Azusa, you are a horrible person. I really feel like we should be best friends instead of boyfriends. This relationship is awkward. I'm sorry, Haru said to Makoto. Then Haru walked away and Makoto noticed me hiding in the corner. I ran away, but I could have sworn he mouthed, "You scumbag," to me. After I was sure he could find me, I went to the locker room and grabbed my bags. When I came out, however, I couldn't find anyone. I went outside to see if they were waiting out there for me or something, but I didn't see any of their cars, only the bike I borrowed. Ha! Oh, my nose is so stuffy. She got ditched. I mean, I thought she was making me so gay. Oh my god. Cheerio. Yeah, I'll call her Cheerio from now on instead of Chirico. I'm trying not to sneeze. Oh, I failed. I thought you said you got dicked. I mean, that's not entirely inaccurate either. Oh, it always sneezed. Oh. The oh my god, no, stop it. Why now? Oh, my nose. I think I'm allergic to this bullshit. You hear a train? Yeah, there's a train passing by. Ugh. You're just now allergic to bad fanfics. You're not wrong. Oh my gosh, my nose. I can feel another sneeze coming, but it's not. My nose is all stuffed, and I'm sneezing. Oh, we should probably continue reading. Oh boy. Chlorine Grown Roses, Chapter 27, Dangerous Alley Encounter. Oh boy. They left me all alone with just Rin's bike. I took out my black phone with an MCR charm on it and a broken heart sticker on it. I tried calling my friends, but I didn't get an answer. Oh, must suck to suck. So I had to just walk home with my bike. I couldn't trust myself to ride my bike at night. I took my black iPod Nano out of my pocket and listened to Thank You for the Venom by MCR. I walked home in the rain. Okay, you know what? This stuffy nose is bothering me. I'll be back. I need to go deal with this or I'm gonna go fucking crazy. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. My nose is fixed. Hopefully it doesn't. You guys know I'm already back, right? There is there is no drugs. We do not condone drugs over here on the CC channel. You cannot hide the drugs. I've already seen them. Okay. Hopefully my nose doesn't do that again. That sucked. Alright, where was I? Suddenly, on my way home, I noticed something. Chiriko was walking into a dark, shady alley. Oh, she's going to buy drugs. Holy shit. I decided to follow after her. I was as quiet as possible, but then I stepped on a twig. I froze in fear, and surely enough, Chiro noticed me. What the hell do you think you're fucking doing? Chiro shouted. I'm just going home, I said. Bullshit, what are you really doing? Chiro snarled. I'm going home, I replied. Stop fucking following me, she shouted. I'm not fucking following you, I shouted back. Chiro reached in her coat pocket and pulled out a pocket knife, and she pointed it at me. This is just a warning, but next time you do this, you die, said Chiro. Then she ran off. I walked back home. When I entered the house, everyone was asleep, so I put Reen's bike back in the garage. It changed into a short black 30 seconds of Mars nightgown. I put my hair down, took off my makeup, and I went to sleep. The next morning, I woke up to someone shaking my shoulder. It was Akira and Reen. Akira was wearing a dark red blah, 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 blah. Reen was wearing blah, 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 blah. And he looked just like Gerard Way when he had red hair. You would think I'm being stupid and trying to be like my immortal! Oh my god! She acknowledged my immortal in her fanfic. I'm definitely gonna have a harder time taking this seriously now. She knows of my immortal. This fanfic reminds me a lot of my immortal. Therefore, she either likes my immortal unironically, or she's a troll. I'm out of the hospital and better than ever, said Akira. Good morning, Azusa, said Reed. He kissed me on the hand, and I blushed. Since I'm out, do you want to do something? Reed can come too, Akira said. Sure, I said. What do you want to do? Maybe we could go to the mall, said Akira. Okay, I'll see if any of my friends want to come with us, I said. First, I called Hitomi. Hey, Hitomi, do you want to come to the mall with me, Akira, and Reen? I said, yeah, but then I have something very important to show you, said Hitomi excitedly. You know, this writer is very bad at cliffhangers. Oh, we're on chapter 28, guys. 28. We're so close. Look, we're so close. I could probably finish this in the next day or two. Oh my god. I'm excited. Chlorine Grown Roses, chapter 28. Hitomi's special surprise. I changed into a blood on the dub, blah, 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 blah. I put my hair, blah, blah. Then me, Akira, Reed, and Reen walked to the mall. Akira brought her speaker with her and played The Only Difference Between Martyrdom and Suicide is Press coverage by PATD on the way. When we got to the mall, we had to wait for Hitomi for a few minutes, but then a white car pulled in, and Hitomi, Esther, and Shatter were in it. Hitomi was wearing a blah, 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 blah. Esther was wearing blah, 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 blah. Sorry for keeping you waiting. She put an emoji in her story. Said Hitomi, what should we do first? I'm hungry. I think we should hit up the food court first, said Akira. Reen nodded in agreement. I want to go to the music store. My favorite band released a new single, said Esther. I think we should go to Hot Topic in the music store and then eat, I said. Everyone agreed. We looked around Hot Topic for a while. Shatter and I got new clothes, then we went to the food court and ate lunch. Akira had a stack of donuts and ate the entire thing. After that, we went to the music store. Me, Esther, and Hitoe got the new Simple Plan album and a few posters. Rin got an album of some Japanese band I've never heard of. Shatter got a new pair of black headphones. We browsed them all and bought things for a few more hours, and we had a good time. We'll drive you guys home, said Esther. That'll be fine. I go to Samazuka, so my dorm's there, said Rin. This'll be the perfect chance to show you guys the thing I wanted to show you, Hitoe whispered to me and Akira. We managed to fit in the car on the way to Samazuka. We listened to Grenade Jumper by FOB. When we get to the school, you have to make an excuse, Hitoe whispered to me. When we got to Samazuka, Hitoe nudged me to make my excuse. Me, Hitoe, and Akira are going to say bye to Rin. We can walk home, I said. Okay, Esther said. We got out of the car. I ran to Rin and we kissed. Bye, Zusa, said Reed. Bye, Reed, I said. Reed left to his dorm. She repeats these characters' names a lot. It gets tiring to read. Oh, boy. Why should I stop making a graphic novel, right? She totally could have made this a graphic novel. And it's not like this artist's, like, this writer's art is bad. It's actually, like, it's actually decent. It'll be midnight in 9 minutes, so I'm gonna leave. Okay, goodbye. Crystal Diamond Moon Sands, his wife and girlfriend. I'm gonna make this a graphic novel. Okay, you have fun with that, friend. Oh, where was I? What was the thing you wanted to show us? That's Akira. Follow me, Hitomi grabbed our hands and brought us to the pool. Notori was swimming, and the tall boy with black hair and teal eyes was doing stretch. Hitomi pointed to the black-haired you? I think she meant youth. That's Suzuki. I'm in love with him, said Hitomi. She was blushing. Does he know you? I asked. No, but he will once I ask him out, said Hitomi. What the fuck are you assholes doing here? It was Chiro. We're visiting our friends, said Hitomi. What friends? Nobody would want to be friends with you, said Chiro. Leave the girls alone, the black-haired boy came over to us. Stay out of this, Suzuki, shouted Chiro. She grabbed Notori's attention, and he was staring at us. You've been sucking up to everyone here, but you're not a nice person at all. Leave them alone, said Sasuke. Notori clapped. Chiro stopped off. You know, I'm at the point where I don't even care if I'm mispronouncing their names. Thanks, Sasuke. I'm Hitoe, said Hitoe, blushing. Do you think we could meet up at the mall tomorrow? Sure, what time? Replied Sasuke. How about 12? Suggested Hiroko. That sounds good. See you tomorrow, said Sasuke. Me, Akira, and Hitoe walked home. When I got home, it was dinner time. It's been a while since we've had a nice family meal, said Miss Tachibana. I sat at the table and ate a bite of rice, but I was still kind of full from lunch, so I didn't eat much. Even though it was 8, I decided to go to bed. I changed into a long black nightgown with spaghetti strap, blah, blah, blah. I read a book I got at the mall and listened to Perfect by Simple Plan. Then I fell asleep. Oh, boy. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm not going to spend my time reading this, like, reading out the description of every single outfit. It's all just going to be blah from now on. As a fanfic writer myself, this pays me. Yeah, same. Like, I'm not the best writer, and I will fully admit that. Like, I'm definitely not the best, but, like, Oof, this is bad. Oof. And I saw somebody asked if you guys could see her art, Small Bean. And maybe in a minute or two. 30. Oh my god, I'm so close to being done. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever been this excited for anything ever in my life. Chlorine Grown Roses, Chapter 29, Rekindled Rose Bonds. The next morning, I woke up and changed into a flowy black tank top with red stuff on the blah, 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 blah. I decided to wear only a ponytail. I went downstairs and poured myself a bowl of Fruit Loops and orange juice. You know, I got the image of her pouring orange juice into her Fruit Loops instead of milk. And now I can't get that image out of my head. Blah. When I was eating Akira, she was wearing a dark gray, yellow, blah, 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 blah. She got out a box of donuts and started eating. I felt bad for injuring her. Hey, Akira, do you hate me after what I did to you? I said nervously. What? Of course not. We're best friends. I can never hate you, said Akira. We finished our breakfast and left for school. When we were walking, a boy with pink hair and purple eyes approached me. He was wearing white, blah, 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 blah. Good morning, he said. Who are you? I asked. I'm Kasume Shigino, said Kasume. Your name sounds like Kiss Me, said Akira. I get that a lot, said Kasume. So it's Kasume. Okay. You might have saw me at the swim meet a few days ago. Is this you're a good swimmer, Kasume was blushing. I didn't, but it's nice to meet you, I said. What's your name? Kasume asked Akira. I'm Akira Tawason. It's nice to meet you. I'm in the Iwatomi swim team, but I was in the hospital, so I couldn't go to the meet, said Akira. Oh, I hope you're better now, said Kasume. I play basketball. Is she crossing over fandoms? I feel like she's crossing over. What's that one basketball anime? I haven't seen it, but like I've heard of it and like seen like a few pictures here and there. And I feel like this is a character from that anime, but I could be wrong. What did I jump in on? Oh, hi, Muffin. You jumped in on hell. How are you? Muffin, run. No, Muffin, stay. Stay and suffer with me. Anyways, we got to school a few minutes later. Everyone went over to Akira to talk to her. When she was in the classroom, when I went to my desk, there was a note that said, meet me in the hallway at 10. Okay, class, today we're going to learn about marine organisms in class, said Miho. She talked for a while until I raised my hand. Yes, said Miho. Can I go to the bathroom? I lied. Yes, you may, said Miho. I left the classroom and went into the hallway. When I went into the hallway, I saw Haru. Oh, no. No. Don't you do what I think you're going to do. Don't do it. I have something I need to tell you, Haru said. He was blushing. No. What is it? I asked. No, said Haru. I don't know what to think about this. I love Reed, but I love Haru too. I love you too. Hey, wait a second. Reed is your boyfriend? Reed is your boyfriend. Reed is your boyfriend. You're cheating on your boyfriend. You're cheating on your boyfriend. Cheating on your boyfriend. You're a fucking scumbag. Cheating on your boyfriend. You're a fucking scumbag. You deserve to die. No, I'm kidding. You don't deserve to die, but you do, Azusa, you do need to be beat over the head with a baseball bat. Oh, boy. We know. I said, then we noticed someone staring at us. It was Makoto. He looked heartbroken and angry. When I looked at him, he scowled at me. How am I gonna deal with two people loving me and my jealous cousin? God damn it! Beautiful song. Thank you. I tried. They're 46. Not counting the Valentine's Day special. I love that. Googly moogly. It's beautiful. Okay. I'm trying to get up. Trying to make myself want to read the rest of this, but I really don't want to. We're so close to being done. I could get through most of this today. I could finish this today if I tried. Whew. Okay. I could do this. I could do this. I could do this. Okay. Let's go. Chapter 30. Fearsome, angered worries. After I was done talking to Haru in the hall, though, I went back to class and sat by Kira. Kira looked at me with a confused look. Eh? What was that about? She asked, batting her eyelashes incontinently? What? I shook my head. It was nothing. I'll tell you about it later, I said. Akira nodded, but she didn't look trustful of what I said. We stayed in class for a while before the bell rang and we went to lunch. I sat by myself off in the corner, even though I could see Sakura and Ko looking for me so they could sit with me. I ate my food, but my stomach hurt too bad for me to have much since I felt so nervous. Why was it that Reed and Haru both liked me? In America, I never would have dreamed of having so much attention, especially after the tragedy. Shut up! Just shut up. Oh my god, just shush. 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 Then I remembered what Makoto's face looked like when Haru confessed to me, and I got worried again. What if he never forgive me? What if we could never be friends again? He's your cousin. I'd be more worried about having to go back to the house where I live with him. You know? I mean, I'm just saying. I put my headphones in my ears and listened to Kamisato by Panic at the Disco. I need to find him and make sure things were all right. I looked at the cafeteria for a while, avoiding people I knew, but Makoto was nowhere to be seen. I almost gave up looking for him when I felt someone nudge me. I looked up, it was Kisui. Hey, Zeus, he greeted me. Who are you looking for? Makoto, I answered sadly. I think he's mad at me, so I want to make things right. Oh, he left school early. He didn't feel good, said Kisui. Why, is he mad at you? I bumped into him and spilled coffee all over him. I lied. I don't think Makoto would be mad at you for that. Does that mean you'll be walking home alone? Since you usually go with Akira, but she has to stay after to make up her tests and stuff from when she was in the hospital, and there's no swim practice today, I could walk you home, smiled Kasume, blushing. I'm fine. Thanks, though, Kasume. I bowed to him. As I walked away, my eyes started tearing up. He was always so nice to me. Didn't you just meet him? You just met him, right? Nice to be so kind, but I have to lie. I didn't want anyone to know that I was interested in Rin and Haru before I was ready to tell them which one I loved more. But you're already dating Rin! It's been implied throughout this entire story that you're dating Rin! You do not know how love triangles work. You don't know how writing works. Ah! I'm so upset. I'm so upset. She's from, I'm still gonna guess she's from Oklahoma, right? I have no idea. Okay. After that, I went to class with Kira and Ko. Ko was wearing a black blah, 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 blah. Wait, they have school uniforms. You're not allowed to wear that stuff. You have a uniform. You could get fined. We learned about the setup of the ocean and Mariana Trench. We gasped when we saw the weird fish living deep underwater. I still felt sad, so I couldn't stop thinking about what Haru said to me and what Rin would think if he found out. It was the end of the day, so I said bye to Azusa. Ko, and Kisume, and I went home. But aren't you Azusa? But aren't you Azusa? It wasn't dark out yet, so I wasn't scared, but there was some apprehension, and I was worried about what Makoto would say to me when I got home. Mr. Tachibana was at work, Mrs. Tachibana was shopping, and Rin and Ren were at someone's little brother's house, so it was just me and Makoto. I thought about what to say to apologize and make things better between us. I hated the... What? She uses big words to try to sound smart, but then she misspells them. I'm almost 100% sure that's misspelled, and I don't even know what it's trying to say. Animosity? Is animosity. That's... I wanted it to stop. I want to be his friend again, like we were when I first got to Iwari, and he showed me such kindness to me and let me be a part of his family. But you're his cousin. You're his cousin, though. It's not a let you be a part of his family. Yeah, he let you live in his house, but you're already family. On the way home, I even stopped at the Konbini and got Makoto candy I knew he liked, just for some good measure. And I got myself a ring pop. When I got home, the door was unlocked, but it didn't seem like anyone was home. I was scared since I thought Makoto would yell at me, but he wasn't in the living room when I went in. I went to my room instead so I could look for him. Makoto, where are you? I wanted to talk to you, I called. But when I got to my bedroom, I gasped. Oh my god. Makoto was lying on his stomach on the floor in the doorway, and there was blood all over the place. He had a bullet hole in his forehead, and his eyes were wide open. It was obvious that he died. I started to scream, and I fainted. You fucking bitch, you're only jealous because my fanfic is more popular than yours and has more views. Wow. Petty. 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 Oh boy. I fainted. Fainting intensifies. My god. Oh my gosh, Kelsey! Hi! 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 It's been a while. I'm suffering because I'm reading bad fanfics. It's very fun, but it's also not fun. I want to die. Faints in anime. Faints in Japanese. Cries in Japanese. Oh no, really? Is your stomach thing still, like, bothering you? Oh, dang. I'm sorry, dude. That sucks. Oh, God. Let's see. It's currently 4:11 where I am, guys, and I think I'm gonna read up till maybe chapter 35, depending on how long this takes, or chapter 40. Either 35 or 40, depending on how long each chapter is. And depending on how much I actually want to continue reading this bullshit. Oh my god. Oh my god. How much cancer does a person need? All of it. Just all of it, man. All of it. Also, what happened to your phone? Anyways, I'll continue reading. Chlorine Grown Roses, chapter 31. Bloody Rose Betrayal. So dramatic. Oh my god. Hang on. I want coffee. Coffee, the nectar of the gods. I screamed and I cried even after I woke up from faint. I couldn't believe it. Someone came to my house and killed my cousin. It wasn't safe anymore, but then I remembered there was someone I knew who could help me get to the bottom of this. Kimmy, I wailed, running down the stairs to get her from the basement. There were tars going down my face, and it was hard to breathe since I was screaming and hyperventilating. But when I got to the basement, Kim was standing in front of the window dramatically from in the latte from outside. I know what happened, she said dramatically. Makoto Tachibana is dead. Oh my god, I can't take this seriously, guys. I can't do it. Oh my god. You know I asked her, but why did you do anything? I will show you. Kimmy disappeared. And then she was behind me. She led me upstairs to my room at the body of Makoto. He was still shot. No shit, Sherlock. Wow, I didn't realize you could become unshot. Wow, I didn't realize you could still be shot after you were shot. Wow, what a revelation. My god. I have a feeling this was written by an edgy teenager. It was written by an edgy teenager. It was. And I've talked to her. She is very, very... She's an interesting person, that's for sure. Oh my god. Okay. Continuing on. Face... and I felt myself go stiff when I saw his face, and I remembered how kind he had been to me. The first person I ever met in Iwami, dead. Get a hold of yourself, Kimmy ordered manly. God, I didn't realize she was Kirishima all of a sudden. Jesus Christ. We must investigate. The police here cannot do their jobs here and are incontinent. Fortunately, I have a feeling that I know what had happened here. But didn't you just say you know what happened? But didn't you just say you know what happened? Excuse me. You are very inconsistent in your writing. The victim is Makoto Tachibana. The time of death is sometime during the school day. The body was found in the bedroom of Azusa Tachibana. Cause of death is shot to the head with a gum. With a gum, guys. With a gum. me read this seriously. I wouldn't be able to stop laughing. It's taken me a lot, but after reading like so many chapters, I've just grown so numb to it. Yeah, the story was started in like 2015, 2014, but they just recently finished it. Oh no, he has a gum! I'm getting so many t-shirt ideas, guys. Like, I officially want to draw a t-shirt. It's a gun made out of bubble gum. Oh no, he has a gum. It's gonna be the best shirt. This fanfic gives me all kinds of shirt ideas, and I love it. I love it. It's amazing. Oh my god. Kimmy looked at the body, inspecting it all over before going into my room and look around. I see. It's just as I thought. You know, thought. Like a Twitch thought. Like this person. She's a thought. She reached up and grabbed something, and I gasped when I saw it was a gun. With a thread of string attached to its trigger, she held it to me. This death was accidental. I believe he was setting up a trap and accidentally stepped into his own tripwire, which made the gun discharge and shot him in the forehead. Fortunately, we don't have to fear that the Yakuza have infiltrated the Tachibana household. So you're saying that Makoto's ex-boyfriend, Haru, broke up with Makoto, confessed to Azusa that he liked her, and Makoto's reaction was to try and murder his cousin because he was a jealous bitch. Okay, you know, logic. Well, I will do that. It's gonna be great. I'll give her credit for if she. All women are queens. If she breathes, she's a thought. I love that meme so much. Oh god, I'm dying. Apparently, jealousy equals psychopathy, right? Oh my god, this fucking story is ridiculous. I love it though. Like, I love it in an ironic fashion. I don't actually love this story. I want it to burn, but at the same time, I love it because it gives me joy. It makes me happy. But it also makes me want to die. There's a lot of feelings here. I couldn't believe this, though. Makoto would never do a thing like this. And I know it. He wasn't a killer even if he was jealous, and there's no way he would set up this trap on his own to kill anyone. And I think I know exactly who gave him the idea. I left the house even though Kimmy shooted at me to stip, and I went down the street to catch her before she went to her house. Akira Thomason, you bitch! I screamed, tears running down my face as I remember my cousin's smiling face. How fucking dare you come here and explain yourself? Man, all because you got into a fight with your friend? You are petty. Petty. Akira came down the street smiling innocently, but I knew it was fake. Akira-chan, if you're reading this, go fuck yourself, you OC bashing cunny. I heard my front door open. I think there are humans here. There are humans here. Oh well. Hey, Azusa, nice day we're having. Were you waiting for me? Shut the fuck up. I took Akira by her collar and pinned her against the streetlight. I was still crying tears of rage and sadness. I know what you told Makoto to do, but it didn't work, and now he's dead. It's all your fault, you stupid bimby. Bimby. I have no idea what you're talking about, Akira said, trying to act innocent. I was just heading home after finishing my test. Did something bad happen? Yes, something bad happened. My fucking cousin is fucking dead on the fucking floor. God. You sound like a teenager who just learned how to swear. Oh my god. on the fucking floor, and it's all your fucking fault. I slammed her against the streetlight, screaming, I know that you told him to set up the trap. He didn't come up with the idea himself. It was you. Before I could interrogate more, Kimmy old me away from Akira, who fell to the ground. Shut the fuck up, Azusa. Let me do this. She said sternly. Akira Tomusho, did you or did you not ask Makoto not Tachibana to set a trap in Azusa Tachibana's room? At first, Akira acted innocent, but then the characters became pissed. She faced torture. Did you really think I'd forgive you for putting me in the hospital? She questioned. Go fuck yourself. After that, she stood and tabbed to her house angry. My lord, the spelling in this makes me want to die. It's almost as bad as My Immortal, right? Right? Oh my god, it is. It really truly is. Oh boy. Man, you should have gotten here like earlier, Kelsey. Like the beginning of this story, like literally non-fucking stop. Dead parents, crying, mentions parents again, more crying. Oh, my parents are dead. Feel so bad for me. It's insanity. And now we have a dead cousin. We're gonna have to deal with being mentioned every 5 fucking sentences. God. I knew she didn't like me after all. I murmured, teared up. Don't worry, it happens. Some people aren't just who they say they are. Hey, wait, Kimmy, aren't you like a detective? Shouldn't you be running after Akira and, I don't know, arresting her for murder? Or something? I don't know. It would be proper to call the police if Makoto's family and told them what happened, and I think his friends would like to know too. I was sad, but I nodded and went to my joust again and set up and sat in the living room with our phones. Kimmy called Makoto's family, and I called the team and Kasume to tell them what happened. I started with Haru, but I couldn't stop crying when he picked up, and I had to hang up and call again. I'm sorry, I sobbed. And what is it, Azusa? Haru asked in a sweet, innocent voice. He had no idea. Makoto, I sobbed. He died in an accident. He got shot. Haru gasped. No way. It sounded like he was about to say something, but then all of a sudden he hung up. I started to freak out. He was so hurt by the news. How was I supposed to break it to everyone? I called Rin after, but Nitori picked up and said, hello, is this Azusa? Oh, MFG, Reed Senpai told me about you. I'm Hachihiro Nitori. Please put Reed on the line. I interrupted in tears. Okay, Nitori seems sad, but he gave the phone to Reed anyway. Hey, Azusa, what's up? He asked sexily. I couldn't sugarcoat it. Reed, Makoto is dead. Holy shit, what? He yelled, oh my fucking god, I'll be right over. He hung up and I got worried about what if Haru and Reed showed up at the same time. Oh, shut up with your stupid harem. Oh my god. You get it dead. You get it dead. Everyone gets it dead. Oh my god. Why is this so long? He hung up, so I called Kasume since he was concerned at school. Kasume, I have some bad news, I said grimly. What is it, Azu? He said in a flirty manner. Oh my god, shut up! 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 No one cares. No one cares. Makoto is dead. He got shot, and that's why he wasn't at school, I said. Kasume hung up. Everyone's just hanging up on the poor girl. Well, actually, poor girl. Yeah, no, I don't feel bad. I take that back. I don't care. Oh, I read a line ahead. She mentions the parents again. Oh my god. I called Ray and Co. after that, but then when I called Nagisa, he didn't pick up. Nagisa previously won't be fucking up. I suspect he's running with the Yakuza now. What? When did Nagisa start running with the Yakuza? What happened? I don't understand. What's going on? Kimmy told me and I started to freak out, but that should be everyone besides Tomi's friends. They have suffered enough. They need to know now. I sank into the couch with my phone and cried. Why did everyone I cared about die? My parents, my cousin, even Akira didn't turn out to be a real friend. Why did I deserve this? Suddenly there was a knock at the door. Kimmy answered it for me. It was Reed. Azusa, oh my god, are you okay? He ran over to me. No, I'm not. Oh, fucking K, I shouted. And then I started crying again because I hurt Reed. I'll do anything to make you feel better. Anything, Reed said. Suddenly got up and came back a minute later with a glass of water. Here, drink this. You need it. I took the glass of water from his hands and drank it slowly. Eventually, I started to feel better, and we kissed. And Reed hugged me tight. It's okay. It's all gonna be okay eventually. I've suffered loss throughout my life. I felt nothing but despair for a long time, but I was able to feel happiness after a while, said Reed. I was exhausted, so I fell asleep in his arms. Oh my god. How long? Oh no, I don't want to read this anymore. Oh my god. That escalated quickly, right? Jeez, this is so... Cousin died, makes out with her boyfriend. Yep. Because, you know, you gotta throw in that romance, even when something tragic's going on. Oh my god. I really don't want to read the rest of this, guys. I really don't want to. This is hard. It's hard to read this. I'm on 32. I think I am just going to read to 35. I'm not reading to 40. This is too much. Oh boy. Chlorine Grown Roses, chapter 32, Despairing Remembrance Funeral. 3 mornings later, I woke up with depression in my heart. Oh my god, shut up. Shut up. That was the day of the funeral, and the house didn't feel the same since what happened. I cleaned the blood from my room a few days ago, but I still got chills whenever I thought of what happened. And I would never forgive Akira for betraying me. I got out of bed and put on a black dress with a corset. Blah, 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 blah. I thought of Makoto. I cried. Did he die hating me? Did he die right way, or did he suffer? He got shot in the head. That's a pretty quick fucking death. Was he in a better place? I began to feel sick as I put my hair into a bun and put on a blah, blah, blah. I put on some makeup, made sure it was waterproof, mascara, blah, blah, blah. I was going to be crying at the funeral. No one cares. I went separately from Makoto's family since I didn't want to see them suffered, and I got into Acer's car. Yami was shotgun, and Shatter and Luna were in the back, so I sat beside Himoto. Everyone was wearing black. Hitoe, blah, 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 blah. Yami and Shatter were blah, blah, blah. Yami was wearing blah, 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 blah. Esther, blah, 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 blah. Oh my god, no one cares about your stupid character's clothing. You ready to do this, guys? Esther said depressingly. Shut up. Just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, let's just go, Yami said. His voice was breaking, but you could tell he was trying to hide it. Shatter was crying into Luna's chest. I know what you're thinking, but Shatter is still gay. He's just crying into his friend's arm. Fuck off, Akira. Don't be a fucking bitch about it, as usual. Damn, she's really salty about Akira. And Luna was trying to keep him from passing out from hyperventilating. Churro quietly nodded. Churro. Churro quietly nodded her head. She was strong, but this even affected her. Hitomi hugged himself. Please start the car. God damn it, hang on. As for, Paul, where was I? Hitomi hugged herself. Please start the car already, Esther, she said quietly. She broke into tears. Esther pulled out and went to the funeral home like everyone else. Nobody in the car talked, so all we heard was Shatter crying and Luna trying to calm him down. Till we got to the cemetery, we all got out and went to the ceremony. Makoto's family was there, and so was all the Sotiba and Nagisa, and a lot of Iwatobi students showed up too, including Kasume. We were in the back of the crowd just as the coffin was lowered. Shadow was still crying, but Yami had Idiona was running out of patience, so I walked away from them. After I got away from most of the other people, I saw someone who I didn't expect to see leaning against a tree in the back with a sour expression on his face. It was Masahiko. Masahiko, I questioned. He had on a light gray, bluish gray shirt with sleeves rolled up and a gray vest and pants, a black tie, and a gray fedora. With all the people wearing Milady. He tipped his fedora. He tipped his fedora. Oh no. Oh no, did the stream die? Oh, it did. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I got this. Wait, is it back up? Wait, is it back? Hello? Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Am I back? Do I exist again? Oh, dang. Sorry about that, guys. My internet just totally shit itself. It died completely. So, I don't know what happened, but we're back. I think Azusa hacked and killed my internet for a second. That's good, at least. We're back. We're back and ready to rumble. I'm gonna something real quick. And I'll also be right back. I gotta deal with my nose again, so I'll return in just a minute. Okay, my nose has been fixed. I'm back. Let's go straight in. Oh my god, I always forget you guys are like 10 seconds behind me. Dealing with my nose. My nose is running. I can't help it. I'm sick. Leave me alone. All right. What was the last part you guys heard before my internet died? Gets you at the end. Look. I'm just gonna read from. I'm gonna read from. He tipped his fedora so he could show his face better. It hit me like a meteor to occurred more. It was a Kira card. She told him to do it. I noticed someone was right beside us, glaring at us. She was wearing white, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, black ribbon. It was Kimmy's sicker. She was pissed, and when we noticed her, she mouthed, "That's enough." But she told him to kill you. We both know that. Masahiko looked hard at me. Don't be a fucking retard. I know you know it, and you're just trying to diet to make yourself feel better. But I couldn't reply. Suddenly, I heard a phone ring. But fucking hell, Masahiko swore as he brought out a dark gray flip phone and started to walk away as he talked into it. I couldn't tell who was on the other line, but the first thing he said was, "I told you to hold the calls. I'm busy. What the fuck do you need?" As he wandered off, it started to rain a bit, and I wondered if he was right. Maybe I was just in denial, like he said. Was I the real culprit? Oh my god. The funeral ended, and I mourned Makihiko a bit more at his grave before I headed to Esther's car, separate from their group, since I lingered at the grave for a long time. I started on my way to the car, but when I heard a squeak nearby, I turned since I thought it was a bird. But I remember that since it was raining, birds wouldn't be out. Instead, it sounded like a person. When I looked, I saw a girl with a long, light blonde hair, blah, 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 blah. She noticed, but I saw her through. It started to freak out before screaming and disappearing behind a mausoleum gain, and I wanted to chase after her, but Esther honked the horn for me to hurry. I went through the rain to the car, but I thought the girl looked a lot like my old maid, Bella Lockhart. Oh, 33. Ooh, 33. No offense to you, but I don't think either you will. I take that as a challenge, Alexander. I take that as a challenge. That's a challenge. And now I'm going to read all the way to 35. Just to prove you wrong, Alexander McBrook. Just to prove you wrong. I can make it to chapter 35, even if it kills me. Well, can't you do both? Sheep, work on your comic and watch the stream. The challenge is on. All right, we're doing this. I never back down from a challenge. That's a lie. Chlorine Grown Roses, Chapter 33, Joyous Sakura Friendship. I didn't go to school for a week after Makoto's funeral. I knew I would not be able to handle it. Everyone would be talking about how he died, and they might even blame me for it. When I woke up the morning, I got a text from Codstar. Codstar? Who's Codstar? It said we would have a surprise for you. Meet us at Iwatobi High School gates. I put on my school uniform and got there as fast as I could. When I got to the school, there was hardly anyone there except for, oh, it's Churro. Churro! She was wearing the Iwami uniform, but she had a red bow and only one button was fastened. Surprise! I go to Iwatobi now, she said to Churro. Yeet. You're a first year, right? I asked. Yeah, said Churro excitedly. We talked for a while until more people started coming into school. I didn't want to be late. Also, I went to class too. When I entered the classroom, the first thing I noticed was that there were flowers on Makoto's desk. It took all my strength and willpower not to cry. I sat down at my desk beside the window and listened to Demotion Lovers by MCR. Co came up to me and she was wearing a black GC tank top with the black shorts and thigh highs and black sandals. Oh, Jesus, are you okay? You haven't been to school in a week, said Ko. I'm okay now, I said sadly. We've all been really worried about you, Azusa, said Ko quietly. The bell rang and Ko went to her seat. Good morning, class. Welcome back, Azusa, said Amakata. I waved back quietly. Today we have a new student. You can come in now. A tall boy wearing a gray hoodie under his uniform walked in. He had ocean blue eyes and green hair with black stripes like Churro, only he had one button fastened on his uniform. I knew exactly who it was. I want you all to say hello to Yami Yagami, said Amakata happily. Yami went up to the board and wrote his name. My name is Yami Yagami. I'm glad to be at Iwatomi High. I hope I can have a good time here and make new friends and learn a lot, said Yam. He was acting much nicer than usual. There's a couple of empty seats in here, except for the one with flowers. Feel free to sit anywhere you like, Masaki said to Yami. Yami sat down in the seat next to me. He got into his bag and got out a piece of paper. He wrote something on it and gave it to me. It said to me on the roof at lunch. What if he was going to blame me for Makoto's death? Shut up, Akira. Azusa. Not everything is about you. Now I'm calling her Akira. Not everything is about you, Azusa. I know this is a fanfic about you, but not everything's about you, Azusa. I knew Yami didn't like me. What if he was going to beat me up? I went to my next class worried, but on my way I ran into Kisume. Kisume looked to be sad when he saw me. Azusa, are you okay? Said Kisume. Yeah, I said depressed. Anytime she describes sadness as depression, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to sit here and seethe. I'm here for you if you need anything. That's what friends are for, right? Said Kisume. Of course, I said. You might already know this, but me and Makoto were close friends in middle school. I don't know how to deal with the news of his death. I'm terribly sorry for your loss. Kisume looked on the verge of tears. After chemistry, it was lunchtime. I went to the roof like Yami wanted me to. I knew he would kick my ass. But when I got to the roof, something much better was there. It was Luda, Churro, Esther, Yami, and Shatter. Luda was wearing Gab red bow on her uniform, and Shatter and Esther were wearing blue ones on theirs. We all go here one, said Luda excitedly. I've always wanted to go to a Japanese high school, and now I can finally live, said Esther. Everyone here is really nice to me. I sit here, said Shadow. We heard footsteps and saw a few more people. It was Nagira, Ko, and Kisume. Hi, guys, Nagisa said. I could tell he wants Thugisa. Ko and Nag sat down next to us. Nagisa got oat and onigiri and strawberry milk from a bag of sardine lunch. He wasn't happy or cheerful as usual, but he wasn't sad either. "Who are all these people?" said Kasube. We introduced ourselves to each other. "Ko, is there some practice today?" asked Ko. "No, but there is tomorrow. Do you want to hang out after school?" said Ko. "Sure," I said. "Let's go to the park," said Churro. "That sounds fun," said Cheddar. Yami tapped my shoulder and made a gesture to go somewhere else. "What is it, Yami?" I asked, worried. "I just wanted to say I'm sorry for my behavior to you at the mental hospital. I was hurting badly. My mom got sick and died, and right after that, my dad mysteriously went missing. I was home alone with my Imoto Ruruka. Oh my god. Until I had a breakdown and Ruruka was kind enough to admit me to the hospital. Once I met Shatter, my world changed. I became happier, but I was still hurting. I don't hate you, Azusa," said Yami. "I hope I could find my dad one day." "I'll definitely help you find your dad," I said. "I think I know exactly who's responsible for kidnapping Mr. Yagami." "You can't just tie everything back." Chlorine Gross Roses is not a My Immortal ripoff because My Immortal sucks. Ooh, you're one to talk, Missy. Ooh, you're one to talk. I kind of want to go through and read her reviews, by the way. I'm going to read that later. Okay, we're on chapter 34, guys. We're almost to chapter 35. And I dare you, G, to watch it. There's a series on YouTube for this. Really? Who's it by? The reviews are going to be fun. Yeah, they are. It's going to be great. One was posted recently. Chapter 46, November 23rd of this year. Dang. There's a lot. I'm going to have some fun reading those later. Oh boy. How long is this? Okay, it's not too long. I can do it. I can do this. And then chapter 35, and then we're done for today. Chlorine Grown Roses, chapter 34, Life-Threatening Danger. Things were good at Iwatobi for a while with my friends. Even as I cried tears of regret over Makoto's death, even still not felt emptiness in my heart. Hair was kind of cold about it, and when Haru was kind of cold about it, and wouldn't talk too much to people, and I didn't see Rin till the swim meet 4 days later. The practice led up to it were lonely with Makoto gone, and I felt it when my swim team tended to go slower and slower because the pool reminded me so much of him. Haru also didn't show up for a while, but he was still there for the swim meet. I put on a short black sundress, blah, 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 left home, quickly go to the polo. I was at me alone, kept for my team members. Akira was suspended for not wearing her school uniform, so she was there. I walked up to the person in charge of the event. "Excuse me, when does the girls bitterly swim?" I asked. Anxiety was in my heart, and then I was facing off against Churro, my rival in the pool again, especially since I only early bet her last time we raced and I was getting slower. Oh my god. The guy shook his head. "Sorry, that's not enough participants for the girls' butterfly," he said. I couldn't believe it. "What? What about the girl from Samazuka? Churro. Katina," I asked. "She's a no-show, so she got disqualified," said the guy. I was relieved that I didn't have to see her again, since this time Churro wasn't here to help me deal with her, so I wanted this swim team, and we won. And by then it was dark. Haru left without saying anything, and Ray and Nagisa left together, so I walked home again. I was sad, and I leaned and leanly and leanly, and I cried when I remembered Makoto again. If he weren't dead, I wouldn't be alone. We could have talked about things and become friends again, but now there were no more words we could exchange. On my way, I passed an alley by a convenience store that had a dark feeling to it that I didn't know why. Sudden, I felt pushed and I was pushed to the ground. I screamed and looked up to see who pushed me aghast. When I see blood-red eyes that looked familiar, there were an upside-down, dark red heart in her left eye that was broken. Her hair was medium length down her back and was straight and white, but had blonde Helleth in the bangs and was dyed for black. Freckles on her face. Her skin was pale and gasped as I recognized this girl. White tank top, gray short skirt, and red tennis shoes. It was my cousin, Chisa Tachibana. Oh, more people are home. I'm not going to be able to read chapter 25 because everybody got home, but, I can finish reading this. I screamed and cried immediately since I knew she was going to kill me. She brought out a knife and approached me. You fell right into my trap. What trap? She was just walking by an alleyway, she said dangerously. Now, Azusa Tachibana, you will meet your maker and die. No, I screamed, trying to kick and scratch at her to keep her away. Just then, though, Chisa fell to the ground. Oh, wait, is that Coat? Didn't we start calling her Coat? That is Coat. Fell to the ground with a shot. I looked to see who over her, and I was surprised to see Masahiko stand over her with a pin's tip board 3, blah, blah, blah. Run, you fucking moron, he shouted at me. Can't you do anything? Just as I got to my feet, I saw Masahiko fall to the ground, and Coat stood gated, poked him up by his collar. She began betting the shit out of him for some reason. Masahiko wasn't fighting her back. You idiot, she shouted. I warned you about what would happen if you tried to help Azusa Tachibana. Now you'll get what you deserve. Masahiko was being beat up, but he still turned to me and repeated, Are you fucking retarded? Run, dumbass. I wanted to run, but I didn't want Masahiko to get hurt or killed by Code. Even too, I was scared. I jumped to a cardboard box in the alley and got out my black flip phone, and I called 911 and asked for the cops and an ambulance, telling them my location and info. Masahiko looked badly hurt as he was being beat up, but all he did was block and dodge, and I hit back. Though I knew he could be Coat in one punch, he was very bloody, and quickly I thought he was losing consciousness. Just then, police sirens came in the distance. I ducked farther into the box to avoid Coat. When the police and ambulance came, I got up. Coat was gone, and all was left of Masahiko was a blood-stain and a trail leading down the street. A police gave me a blanket and tried to keep me from shock, but eventually the stress was too much, and I fell asleep with nightmares of what I just seen in my head. Jeez! Jeez. Wow, that was... Oh my gosh. My throat's actually starting to hurt from reading this for so long. Dang. I'm on chapter 35. How long is it? Oh, it's very long. Yeah. I'm not going to be able to read this because my family's home. But I made it to chapter 35. I made it. I'm here. I am at chapter 35. Everybody, I did it. I made it. I am proud of myself. And I think we could finish this within the next 2 Fridays. If I really push through the rest of these chapters. Whew. I did it. I did it. My throat hurts like crazy, but I did it. Before I leave, you guys, well, I know at least Small Bean wanted to see this person's artwork. Oh, man. This has been an adventure. I can't wait for it to finally be over. Okay, yeah, let me just get to her DeviantArt page. Because honestly, her artwork isn't the worst I've seen. Like, it's actually decent. Like, she's actually not that bad. It's just her writing is absolute garbage. Her artwork isn't the best thing in the world either, but it's definitely not bad, you know? Hang on, let me open up a few. I'm trying to find, like, newer ones. Let me hide that layer. Add screen share, Chrome tab. Hang on. Add another. Well, actually, here, let me just. This one? Yeah, that one. Okay. Let's see when it'll update. Yeah, see, it's not bad. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's definitely not like the worst thing. Her anatomy definitely needs work, and her hands need work, like a lot of work, but it's not horrible. The face, like, just the face actually looks pretty good. Like, just cut it off from here, and this actually looks really good. And then there's another one. Is this one? Yeah. And then there's this one. Yeah, her artwork isn't that bad. It definitely needs improvement, but, like, it's for sure not the worst thing I've seen. Her writing, on the other hand, oof, her writing is definitely not her strong suit. Oh, speaking of her writing, in one of her most recent, like, chapters of one of her stories, she mentioned me. She mentioned me, guys. Let me go find it. But she mentioned me. I was mentioned. Let me go. Delete. Hang on. I need to figure out how to edit this. How do I edit you? Yeah, I don't know how to edit. Hang on. Screen share, Chrome tab. There we go. Hang on. Send live. There we go. Do you guys see this? Do you guys see this? She mentioned me. She mentioned me. I feel so proud. Yes, I do remember Rachel, although you arrived late. I am actually about what actually really hurts. Trig. Mean review. I mean, I won't lie. I am kind of an asshole. I am an asshole. I won't deny it. But she in this she mentions making me look bad and their friends harassed me too even. I went through all of her comments. All of them. Just to make sure that nobody was actually going into harassing her. And want to know what she counted as like my fans going in harassing her? Aurora went and commented on one of her pictures, not on one of her stories, on one of her pictures. And it was just Aurora from what I could see. Nobody else has managed to find her DA or go to her DA or her any other like places she has. And it's like, really, you need to chill the fuck out. Can't this basically apply? She doesn't like these abuse. She doesn't need to watch them. Yeah, and that end, how would I know I don't like it if I don't read it? You know, yeah, that logic just that, and I have every right to read and look at stuff I don't like. You know, I can do it if I want to. You may not like that I do that, but you know what? I can do it if I want to, so you can fight me. I hate how she calls chapters chappy. Like, if you're a real fan, then enjoy the chappy. Like, please shut up. Please. Oh my god, you are a child. Like, you are an actual child. Yuji is ready to fight. I am ready to fight. Oh, this is chapter 3 of a sequel to Chlorine Grown Roses, which we will also read eventually. You know? Because I'm an asshole. But anyways, I'm for sure done for today. I'm so tired. My throat hurts, and I'm just ready to go drink coffee and play Wizard 101 some more because I recently re-downloaded it and now I'm addicted because I'm fucking shit. Needs to get their eyes checked, or it's for her, that's for sure. Right? Like, whoever spell checks, like, her stories really needs to work on that, because, oof, it's so bad. I love Wizard 101 too. Man, if any of you want to play Wizard 101 with me, then I'm going to be logging onto it after this. I think my name in it is like Rosalind Dark something, I think. I might also get on Discord, maybe. I don't know. I'm still deciding on what I want to do after this. There's a lot. Because there's some things I actually do need to do, like work on videos, because, you know, I haven't really posted anything in a while. And it's almost 2019. Oh my god. But I also just really want to play games, because I'm a loser. Am I like, yeah, I'm actually getting ready to end the stream, expert shark snack. I'm sorry. Oh, you made an OC from a while back? Oh, that's cool. But anyways, guys. Okay, I might hop on Discord. I don't know. Can you stream Wizard 101 once? I will if I manage to unlock any other areas. Because right now I have to like earn crowns through these stupid quizzes. And I only get 100 a day, and it takes 750 to unlock a new area. And I have 2 areas to unlock, so it's going to take me a while. So once I unlock those, I'll happily just sit here and stream Wizard 101 because I'm a fucking loser. But anyways, or buy a membership. I don't have the money for that. I really don't. I wish I did, but I don't. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for this stream. I'm going to go and nurse my poor throat with coffee because I don't know how else to take care of myself with coffee. So bye, guys. It was nice reading up to chapter 35 with you. Bye, everyone. Goodbye. Eat real food. Fight me. Bye. Bye.